Are you or someone you know coming to Silver Dollar City here in Branson, Missouri? Would you like to know how to get free or discounted tickets, free parking, free drinks and discounts on food, the best time to come, what to wear, and a whole lot more? Well, that's what I'm going to share with you today. Welcome to Have Fun, Less Travel. I'm Jeremy. My family's been coming here for over 30 years, and for 5 of those years, I actually worked here in the entertainment department on the park. During this time, we've learned all kinds of ways to save time and money. I'm going to explain to you how you can get the biggest bang for your buck without breaking the bank. But before we get started, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. This way YouTube will share this video with more people and it'll help them save time and money too. Have you ever been here? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Silver Dollar City ticket lines can get very long at times, and by purchasing your tickets or season passes online so you don't have to wait in line will not only save you time, it'll also save you money. I'll place a link in the description where you can buy your tickets online, but before you buy your tickets, there are a few things that you should know. Herschend Entertainment is the world's largest family-owned themed attractions company with more than 24 properties and brands. By having a Silver Dollar City Season Pass, you can get discounts of up to 50% off at any of these. These properties include Adventure Aquarium, Callaway Resort and Gardens, Dolly Parton Stampede, Dollywood, Dollywood Splash Country, Kentucky Kingdom Theme Park and Water Park, Newport Aquarium, Silver Dollar City, Silver Dollar City's Whitewater, Splash Island Water Park, the Showboat Branson Belle, Vancouver Aquarium, Wild Adventures Theme Park, and several more. You can also save money on tickets for the Harlem Globetrotters and when you take a ride on the Pink Jeep Tours. You can also get discounts on lodging. Now let me break things down for you a little. Currently, a single day ticket to Silver Dollar City for ages 12 and up is $92, while a Silver Season Pass is only $159. If you visit Silver Dollar City just 2 days during the year, buying 2 daily tickets will cost you $184. But if you have a Silver Season Pass, you will have already saved $25. And by having a Season Pass, you get lots of discounts at the park. You also get savings of up to 50% off at any of their other properties and other special discounts around the areas. You can pay for your Season Pass in full, or you can pay for it in 6 monthly installments. So, it just makes sense to buy a Season Pass, especially if you plan on visiting Silver Dollar City more than just a single day, or if you plan on visiting any other of their properties. There are 3 different Season Passes as you can see here. I buy the Diamond Season Pass for $285 for myself due to I'm at the park all the time. This pass includes unlimited visits to Silver Dollar City and Whitewater, 7 free Bring Along Friend tickets, 20% off food, and if I need more guest tickets, they're only $25 each instead of $92 each. Also included in the Diamond Pass is a souvenir cup for free or discounted drinks on the day that you get your cup. But I have another money-saving hack for free drinks all season long in the free drinks video. In a year, the savings alone is normally a lot more than I paid for my Season Pass. While I get the Diamond Pass, Brenda and the kids always get a Silver Pass for $165 so they too can get unlimited visits to the park. We've been doing this for years and it has always worked in our favor. Once you get your tickets online, watch your email. You'll receive your digital tickets within minutes of your purchase. I always print the entire email and put it in an envelope for safekeeping. I also save the email so I have it both digital and hard copy. Once you arrive at the park on your first visit, you'll need to visit Guest Services Building, which is located just before the entry gate turnstiles. This is where you'll show them your email to receive your physical card. Be sure to read each of your Bring a Friend tickets closely for the dates that they are valid. There are some days during the year that these aren't valid. Check out the description for a printable tip sheet to bring with you to the park so you don't forget any of these time and money saving tips. And if you know anyone that's headed to Silver Dollar City, be sure to share that tips page with them too. Silver Dollar City Theme Park is different from other parks in many ways, and parking is one of these. Remember, Silver Dollar City is located in the middle of the Ozark Mountains, and it is very hilly in areas. The park offers free shuttles that will pick you up in the parking lot and take you right to the front gate. Then, when you want to return to your car, the free shuttles will pick you up and take you right back to the parking lot where they picked you up. In all the years coming to the park, we've never once paid for parking. And if you pay for their premium parking, you'll actually have to walk farther to get to the front gate. Now, if you need handicap parking, the park offers several different areas for you, and it's free as well. It just makes sense to park in the free parking areas and catch the free shuttles. Just around the corner from the shuttle drop-off, you'll find the scooter rental booth. These scooters are very comfortable and powerful enough to get you around the park without worry. Brenda and I both have used these at one time or another, and we both had great experiences with them. Currently, the cost to rent a scooter is $54 for the entire day. I'll include a link in the description where you can reserve your scooter. One thing to remember is, the left side of the park has a very steep hill that locals call Cardiac Hill. Wheelchairs and mobility scooters are recommended to take one of the 3 or 4 other paths in that area to get you around, so you don't have to go up or down the big hill and be unsafe. If you already have your own mobility scooter, you can save money by using it in Silver Dollar City instead of renting one of theirs. Now, even though I know the property like the back of my hand, I was shocked at how much I used it. I highly recommend everyone in your group have this app on your phone. Once installed, sign in and you'll have access to just about anything you would want to know about Silver Dollar City, the Showboat Branson Belle, and Silver Dollar City's Whitewater. These include interactive maps, a list of shows and showtimes, rides and up-to-date information, dining options and online food orders, stores, craft demonstration times, location of restrooms and first aid stations, park hours, and you can even schedule the things that you want to see in order of location and time. This is a huge help. I'll include a link in the description to where you can find the iPhone and Android apps. Silver Dollar City's app is incredible, but if you prefer a physical map, be sure to pick up a free copy of the Pathfinder Newspaper at various locations throughout the park. You'll find these at the entrance gates, at the paper stand near the gazebo, and if you arrive earlier in the day, you might find park employees handing them out as you enter the park. These newspapers are packed with articles, ride information, show times, schedules, calendars, a map, and a lot more that'll help you during your visit. During each of our visits, we always use the app or the Pathfinder so we know what's going on at any given moment. Now be sure to take this Pathfinder home with you when you leave the park so you can take advantage of the coupons for other Branson businesses. I'm here with some tips for you for when to visit, what to wear, and what to bring with you on your next visit to Silver Dollar City. Now, these are a little tricky questions and a little hard to answer because things change from day to day. But I'll try my best to answer these for you. Generally, the busiest times at the park are during the weekends, so coming during the week could be better because the crowds are normally smaller. But depending on the time of the year and which festival, this could change daily. When it comes to what to wear, we always recommend people dressing in layers so you can add or remove a layer or two if needed. But during the summer months when it's really hot, be sure to wear loose-fitting, comfortable clothes, and no matter the season, always wear your most comfortable shoes. Now, if you plan on riding a water ride, you might also want to consider clothing that dries quickly or bring a changing of clothes. Throughout the park, you'll find lockers that you can rent to store your extra outfits in if needed. And near Mystic River Falls, you'll find a huge people dryer. This is really fun to watch. This thing reminds me of the blowers at the car washes, except they're for people. Now what happens if it rains during your visit? If your schedule is set and it looks like it may rain on the day that you plan on visiting, you might want to stop by the store before you get to the park to get everyone a rain poncho. They sell them on the park, but by buying them beforehand, it will save you several dollars each. These take up very little room, and if you don't need them during your visit, you'll have them in the future in case you do need them. Now, as far as what to bring with you, just keep it simple. The more you bring, the more you have to carry around with you all day long, unless you're in a locker, and things have a way of getting heavier and heavier as the days go on. And chances are, you'll buy more things that you'll have to carry around with you. The park does allow for backpacks and larger handbags, but be prepared to have them searched at the front gate before you can enter. I always have my shoulder bag that I carry my camera in, and it always gets searched. But that's okay. I understand safety. Did you know that you can get free drinks at the park all year long? You sure can. Let me explain. When you buy a gold or diamond season pass, you'll receive a souvenir drink cup. This cup is good for free drinks, but only on the day that you pick it up. But instead of getting this cup, you can upgrade to an all-season cup for only $14 and get free drinks all year long. This is what we do, and we found it to be a huge money saver. Drinks cost between $4 and $5 each, so after getting only 4 drinks, you're already saving more money. One thing to be aware of is these cups do not include specialty or ice cream drinks. If you buy the Diamond Pass like me, which includes unlimited visits to Whitewater, be sure to take your all-season cup with you for free drinks there at Whitewater too. If you don't buy a season pass, you can still buy an all-season cup for $33 and an all-season thermal tumbler for $70. Free parking, unlimited visits, free drinks, discounted food, all of this allows us to have a great day without worrying about breaking the bank. Did you know the Silver Dollar City offers tasting passports that you can purchase for food items? These special cards allow you to redeem them all around the park, letting you try 5 different limited time food items. These are fun ways for you to try different foods around the park, but there are a few things that you need to know about first. These cost $36 and they are valid for the entire festival in which you purchased it. You'll receive the card and a lanyard so you can wear it around your neck to keep up with it. As you wander around the park, many of the food vendors have menus showing you which item or items are available to use. Instead of paying for the item with a debit or credit card or cash, you simply scan the QR code on the card and you're done. The computer keeps track of how many times you use your card. We always try to get items that are generally more expensive with our passport, meaning we use it for barbecue instead of a bag of kettle corn. This way we're getting more bang for our buck. Each tasting passport is good only during the festival in which it was purchased. Once that festival has ended, your passport expires. Let's say you're going to the Spring Exposition, which is a 4-week festival. You buy a tasting passport. You use it for 3 of the 5 items, then come back another day during Spring Exposition. You still can use it for 2 more food items. But if you bring it back after Spring Exposition has ended, it will not work and you will have forfeited those 2 remaining items. The tasting passports can be good for 2 or more people to take advantage of, or if you plan on returning another time during the festival in which it was purchased. But if you are just one person who is only planning on visiting for a single day, I would not purchase one. I would just buy the food outright as I needed it. These can be a good purchase as long as you pay attention of how you use it. The park can get very crowded at times, and the wait lines to the rides can get pretty long. This is where the Trailblazer Pass may come in handy. With the Trailblazer Pass or Super Trailblazer Pass, you can skip the line and jump right on the next ride. The $53 Trailblazer Pass allows you front of the line access on several rides up to 8 times during a single visit, while the $85 Super Trailblazer Pass allows you unlimited front of the line access on these rides. While this sounds like a good idea, Our family has never used one of these passes and generally only waited a few minutes for each ride. But if you visit the park during a busy weekend or during the peak season, you might want to consider a Trailblazer Pass. The best option is to wait until you arrive at the park to see what the waiting lines look like before buying a pass. Even though the park officially opens at 10 a.m., Main Street opens an hour earlier, so come early and enjoy a great breakfast and a pre-show. Then at 9:50, the opening ceremony begins. The street crew will come together to welcome you and get the crowd into a giant sing-along. During the song, current and past military members line up for flag raising. This is something you absolutely do not want to miss. In the 5 years that I was running sound for all the shows there, I ran the sound for these ceremonies well over 1,000 times, and it was always the highlight of my time there.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats. And if you would, please join us as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us as we sing our national anthem.
As soon as the flag raising ceremony is over, the chains are dropped to officially open the rest of the park. And like I said, be sure to come early to see the opening ceremonies. I promise you'll remember this for years to come. Did you know that Silver Dollar City was built around the site of an existing tourist attraction? It sure was. Let me explain. Marvel Cave was a very early tourist attraction and part of an old mining town. This beautiful limestone cavern is situated right beneath Silver Dollar City, and most people walk right past the entrance without even having a clue that it's there. The cave has been attracting tourists since the late 1880s, long before Silver Dollar City was ever established in 1960. It's one of Missouri's deepest caverns and has the largest cave entry room in the United States, and it's known as the Cathedral Room. According to newspaper clippings, it was originally named Beaver Cave, but in 1884, investors visited the cave, purchased the land, and renamed it to Marble Cave because it was mistakenly thought to be full of marble. After realizing this wasn't marble, it was mined for bat guano, which was used as fertilizer. In 1890, the guano deposits were depleted and the town was abandoned. Then 2 years later, the deserted town was destroyed by fire. By 1902, the cave had been renamed Marble Cave, and on May 1st, 1960, the Herschend family held the grand opening of Silver Dollar City with Marble Cave as its biggest attraction. Through passageways and stairs, you can descend more than 500 feet below the surface and enjoy a free guided tour. The tour's dramatic lighting, narrow passageways, and tram ride that brings you back to the surface all contribute to the feeling of mystery and adventure. And on the hottest days of the summer, this tour is a great way to be entertained while cooling off due to the average temperature in the cave only being 60 degrees. A simple thumbs up goes a long way, so if you thought this video was helpful, be sure to hit the like button before you go. It truly does make a difference. If you're planning a trip to Silver Dollar City, let me tell you, timing is everything. The park has some of the best festivals in the country, and if you plan smart, you can save time, money, and you can make the most of every minute of your visit. Festivals tend to bring big crowds because they offer special things to see and do, so you don't want to just show up expecting a normal day at the park. You should check the Silver Dollar City website or app ahead of time to see what to expect on the days that you plan to visit. In April and May, come out for Spring Exposition. This brand new event got underway in 2025, and as you make your way to the new plaza and grand exposition area for unique entertainment, activities, and food, you can stroll beneath a parasail sky, a vibrant canopy of parasols strung 2 levels above Valley Road. Next, we have Bluegrass and Barbecue, a popular yearly event which blends delicious barbecue with bluegrass performances throughout the park. Known as one of the country's top bluegrass gatherings, it usually takes place in mid-May, though the exact dates change every year. One of the longest festivals on the park is Summer Celebration. This annual event takes place from June through the first week of August and offers live events, longer park hours, and some really cool special events. Next, we have the Southern Gospel Picnic, an annual celebration honoring Southern cooking and Southern gospel music. This special event usually takes place in late August or early September and provides a range of musical entertainment and food options in addition to performances by well-known Southern gospel musicians. Now, as the weather starts to cool off a little, it's time for Harvest Fest. This is an annual fall festival that features a wide variety of handcrafts, great food, and entertaining activities for the entire family. The festival usually takes place between mid-September and late October and offers both daytime and evening events. From Cowboy Count's Chuck Wagon Cookery, to Pumpkins in the City, to visiting crafters with special craft demonstrations, there's a little something extra for the entire family to enjoy. Ending off the season is our favorite festival, an old-time Christmas. This well-known Christmas celebration has won the title of America's Best Christmas Event numerous times. With more than 6.5 million lights, live performances, seasonal entertainment, a Christmas parade, and exclusive seasonal dining and shopping opportunities, this festival is a must-attend event during the holiday season. This festival takes place from early November to December the 30th and is one of the most loved festivals of the year. Be sure to check out the description for a printable tip sheet to bring with you to the park so you don't forget any of these time and money-saving tips. Trying a lot of the different foods is one of our favorite things to do here at Silver Dollar City. We get to try something new each time that we visit the park. Silver Dollar City has restaurants and food vendors throughout the park. This is where your season pass comes in really handy. Show your season pass before you pay for your food and you'll get up to 20% off. That's just another reason to get the season pass. One of our traditions is to stop by Eva and Delilah's Bakery as soon as we get through the turnstiles. The smell of fresh cinnamon rolls and giant sticky buns, they just pull you right in. And trust me, you don't want to skip their homemade pastries either. Everything in here tastes as good as it looks and smells. As the day goes on and you need a snack between the rides or shows, how about grabbing a tater twist? This is a deep fried spiral cut potato on a stick, and you can add flavors like cheddar, ranch, or barbecue. These things are good. And for lunch, Rivertown Smokehouse is one of my top picks. Their slow-cooked smoked brisket and pulled pork sandwiches are fantastic, and their homemade sauces, they're some of the best you'll ever try. Another one of our favorites is the skillet dish at Lumber Camp Falls Skillets. These are cooked right in front of you in a giant cast iron skillet, and they include smoked sausage, onion, sliced potatoes, green pepper, and corn. Talking about delicious. One of the most popular food items in the park is the cinnamon bread. Silver Dollar City cooks hundreds of loaves of bread every day. Each loaf is warm and buttery and coated in cinnamon sugar. As a season pass holder, I've gone into the park just to get a couple of loaves to bring home with me. No joke, it's really that good. But don't wait until the end of the day to try to get a loaf of cinnamon bread. It seems that everyone wants to take one or two of these home with them to eat later, and the lines, they can get really long in the latter part of the day. And let's don't forget about dessert. If you like funnel cakes, Fanny's Famous Funnel Cakes, say that 3 times fast, has a wide variety of sweet and savory funnel cakes with lots of different toppings for you to choose from. But if you prefer ice cream, Hannah's Ice Cream Parlor churns out some fresh ice cream every day in all sorts of flavors. There are all kinds of food options around the park, and you can place your order at several of these locations by using the Silver Dollar City smartphone app. This will save you lots of time by not having to stand in lines, giving you more time to have fun. And don't forget to use your season pass so you can save money on your orders. Now, if you've been to the park, we'd love to know what your favorite food item is. Let us know in the comments. One thing the park has always tried to do is try to preserve the way crafters used to create their goods. Take a look at this. While you're on the square, stop and watch the blacksmith show you some of the old-fashioned ways of making iron products at the Wilderness Road Blacksmith Shop. Just down from the blacksmith, check out Hazel's Cut Glass. Watch as glass blowers melt and shape glass into all kinds of beautiful keepsakes. I could stand here and watch this demonstration for hours. For all you knife carriers, how about stopping by the Mountain Outfitters Gun and Knife Shop? Not only can you see all kinds of knives on display, you might be able to watch them as they're making a knife. Be sure to stop by the duplicating lathe and watch as normal sticks of wood get turned into something unique that we all use on a daily basis. Now, these are just a few of the craft demonstrations happening around the park daily, and they are all very unique in their own way. If you love riding trains, taking a ride on the Frisco Silver Dollar Line steam train is a must.
There. So that way you don't have a bear because that bear. Now that'd just be unbearable.
Opening in May of 1962, this is the oldest operating ride at Silver Dollar City, and it's still going strong. This vintage steam train with open-air cars takes you on a relaxing, scenic 20-minute ride through the Ozark countryside. Riding the train is like stepping back into the 1880s, but watch out, there might be some mischievous bandits around the corner. This is one of the most popular rides on the entire park, and the lines can get long at times. More than likely, you'll have to wait a couple of minutes for the next train to come around the bend, but it will be worth it, I guarantee. Silver Dollar City has a lot of unique and fun shops, and if you're like us, you'll probably leave with more things than you came in with. Now that I've shown you a lot of ways to save money at the park, you can use some of this money in the amazing shops without feeling guilty, and you never know what you'll find. Here's another way that the season pass may come in handy. Some of the stores may offer special discounts to season pass holders, so make sure you ask. If you're like me, the one thing I'd never want to do is to have to carry a bunch of stuff around with me all day long at the park. So here's another tip. Silver Dollar City has a free package pickup program. If you see something you want at a gift shop that you'd want to buy, but you don't want to carry it around with you all day, ask them about this program, and your purchases will be waiting for you at the Ozark Marketplace. This is the last building you pass through as you exit the park on your way to the shuttle to go back to your car. Now, my lifelong background in music and entertainment, I'm always partial to the shows and all the talent it takes to keep them going. Silver Dollar City isn't just about the rides and amazing food, it's home to some of the best live entertainment in Branson. Did you know many of the entertainers that you see on the stages in Branson during the evening also perform shows during the day at Silver Dollar City? They sure do. So why leave the park to go to a show when you can see some of the best shows in Southwest Missouri for free at Silver Dollar City? Here are a few tips. Shows like the Saloon Show and bluegrass and barbecue concerts fill up fast, so try your best to get to the theater at least 30 minutes before the show for the best seats, especially for popular seasonal shows like A Dickens Christmas Carol during the holidays. Most people go straight to the big theaters, but don't skip the hidden gems. Check out the Homestead Pickers at McAfee's Homestead for incredible folk music and comedy, then stop by the gazebo stage for performances by the Horse Creek Band, who have been entertaining guests here for the past 50 years. And don't forget about the free evening concerts at the Echo Hollow Amphitheater. These shows feature everything from country and bluegrass to classic rock and roll and are performed by local favorites and even some internationally known bands and artists. Before jumping into the rides, here's a huge tip. As Americans, we've always been programmed to stay to the right, but at Silver Dollar City, if you go to your left and head towards the back of the park, especially in the earlier parts of the day, the lines for the rides tend to be a lot shorter than the ones to the right side or near the front of the park. This means you can usually get on these rides much faster. Then, you can work your way around to the rest of the park. This will save you a lot of time and energy. If you're unsure if someone in your group is tall enough to ride a particular ride, go to silverdollarcity.com to check out the height requirements for each of these rides. Now let's take a look at some of the rides at Silver Dollar City. The American Plunge takes you on a relaxing float trip through the Ozark Wilderness with a huge splash at the end. The Electro Spin has you sitting along the edge of a spinning disc, facing outward for a dizzying ride while gliding back and forth along a half-moon shaped track. Fire in the Hole is the park's newest and most expensive ride on the park to date. This smooth indoor dark ride shows you the old mining town after the notorious ball knobbers set it on fire. Fire spotter balloons take you on a balloon ride searching for potential fires high above the park. Fire Wagon Frenzy allows you to jump on a fire wagon and transport a bucket brigade of volunteers. Firefall tests your nerves on this 8-story freefall drop tower. The Flooded Mine takes you on a float trip through a flooded mine, watching as miners try to escape. Frisco Silver Dollar Line Steam Train, it takes you on a relaxing 20-minute steam train ride through the beautiful Ozarks countryside with a couple of surprises along the way. The giant barnyard swing launches you through its barn doors at 45 miles per hour, and it swings you back and forth to over 7 stories in the sky. High-low silos defy the laws of gravity as you pull yourself to the top of Wilson's Farm silos. Hugo and Mary's Carousel is a long-lasting favorite featuring magnificent hand-carved horses and bears. Magnificent wave carousel swings allow you to get a bird's eye view from the giant swings. Mighty Galleon ship soars you up to 40 feet in the air on a giant ship. Mystic River Falls is a rafting journey where families explore the Ozark waterways, then plunge down a 45-foot slide to get them completely soaked. Outlaw Run is the world's first and only double-barrel wooden roller coaster. Powder Keg launches you from 0 to 53 miles an hour in just under 2.8 seconds. Racing Regatta takes you on a rolling waves of the ocean with the speed of the wind. Just a heads up, this is a very fast ride. Royal Tea Party spins you around and around for an afternoon of dizzying laughter. The Swinging Bridge is one of the oldest attractions in the park. Thunderation is an 81-foot tall high-speed coaster with a scenic view of the Ozarks. Time Traveler is the world's fastest, steepest roller coaster. If you're not into spinning, but you love roller coasters, it also has a non-spinning car. Tom and Hank's River Blast is an all-out water war with a 567-foot river channel that will get you soaked. Wildfire speeds you up to 66 miles an hour with its high-flying, multi-looping Cobra rolling track. As you can see, Silver Dollar City has some awesome rides just waiting for you to climb aboard. I'll show you some of the rides that are made especially for your little ones. Adults, you can ride these too, but keep in mind, things can get a little tight. Elephant March takes you on a ride on a flying elephant and lets you soar towards the sky. Firehouse Play Place allows you to climb and slide in an obstacle course designed to help you get ready for a call. Firehouse Splash Yard lets you cool off in the fire district in a maze of squirting jets and fire hoses. Fireman's Flyers is for your little firefighters as they swing into action in this low-flying ride which pays homage to the red, white, and blue. Grand Exposition Coaster is a great opportunity to introduce children to the rush of the excitement that you felt with your first roller coaster ride. Happy Frogs jumps leaps and bounds above the ground for a rousing game of leapfrog. Ladybugs allows your little ones to ride on the backs of some of the most gentle and inquisitive creatures around. Lucky's Dizzy Dogs takes you on a ride on a bumpy and bouncy practice run around a supersized fire hydrant. Up the Ladder lets the little ones complete fire training as they scale the fireman's ladder. Wings of Wonder lets you soar through the summer sky like a beautiful butterfly. Normally, the park closes around 6 or 7, but in August, the hours are extended for some special events. Silver Dollar City After Dark is a very unique experience. Temperatures in the summer can be hot and you should dress accordingly, but when the sun begins to set, the lights come on, the weather cools down, ride lines are shorter, and the whole park takes on a magical glow. From walking the streets to riding the rides in the dark, it's like the park has taken on a whole new life of its own. And don't forget about the new drone and fireworks shows. I can't wait to see those myself. Do you have your own After Dark tips? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Just please be sure to keep them clean. This is a family channel. Be sure to check out the description for printable tip sheets so you can bring with you to the park and not forget any of the time and money saving tips. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, smash that like button to let us know. It shows me you're getting something out of these videos. Have you ever wondered what Silver Dollar City was like in the early years? The video shown here shows some old 8mm footage of the park from 1976. Watch it and see how many of these things you remember. Thanks for watching. Tell a friend.